Hello and welcome to another episode of Stroke Warrior Radio Stroke Survivor interviews. Today we're following up with one of our better interviews that we've had already with the Azn Assassin. That's Albert Liaw from Canada. How you doing today, Albert?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Ralph?
I'm doing very well. Too busy as usual.
Uh,
Aren't we all? But you've remind our listeners, you've got what, two businesses going?
yes, I do a personal training boxing business, and then also does merchandise, and I also run a restaurant with my little brother.
Oh, that's right. Three businesses. Wow. Why don't you remind our listeners about when and what kind of stroke you had?
I had a hemorrhagic stroke, 2006, December 23rd. Merry Christmas to me.
Yeah, exactly. So, how's your recovery going today? I mean, didn't you just had some surgery, right?
Yeah, I had a knee replacement surgery at the end of November. And the recovery was going really good, but it's taken. I think it's regressed a little bit the last couple of weeks because for the first couple of months it was improving very at a very good rate, but the last 2 weeks it's kind of gone backwards. It started to cause me severe pain, and I don't know what's the root cause of that. I talked to my surgeon and she said that I could expect this kind of pain to last for up to a year after the surgery.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm curious because I know after talking to you before, you're still active in the boxing coaching. Is it has it become taken a bad turn because of the activity you do, or is it partly because of the stroke limitations?
I don't think it's either. I think it's just a function of this recovery process.
Okay. Does that, how is that affecting your recovery? Remind us what your limitations were after your stroke.
Well, after my stroke, I have horrible balance. I have like a slight speech impediment, as you can tell, and I have weakness on my left side of my body.
Okay. And how has the knee surgery affected that recovery?
It really hasn't affected my stroke recovery much. They're kind of unrelated.
Okay. And you're with the boxing business, are you still coaching as well, or is it harder to do now, or is it, are you
To be honest, the knee surgery has improved my boxing coaching because it's allowing me to move around now.
okay? Are you so you're still coaching?
Yes, I am.
That's great. That's awesome. Don't you find that most of us, if we continue doing the stuff that we did before our stroke, it becomes better?
Yes, absolutely.
It doesn't, it's, in my case, it was never as good as it was before, but as I kept doing it, it got better and better. You find that too?
Definitely. I find that just the daily routines help improve the overall recovery. Just having something to wake up and do, like having a routine.
Yeah, that does help. I agree with that. Are you so your routine is you do the um boxing in the mornings, correct? And then you go into the restaurant in the afternoons?
I do boxing Monday to Thursday and Saturday, and I go into the restaurant Friday and Sunday.
Okay. Do you find that activity, so much activity improves your stroke recovery?
Absolutely.
Do
Eh,
you still go to therapies at all?
Um, I do like personal therapy, physical therapy on my own. Like like one of the things I've attempted to do after my recovery, after my surgery, is I'm trying to learn to skip rope again. And I hired like a personal trainer to bring me down that process. So and I also do physical therapy to mitigate the pain in my knee.
Okay. That's, we talked before about your motivation and your background to keep going. Do you do you believe today you have more hope than you did early on?
Absolutely. If you've been following my Instagram, you'll see that I've taken steps to learn to skip again, and I've made some progress in that area. Like I'm able to like do a little bit of jumping right now. I still can't do it with a rope, but that'll come in time.
Yeah, I noticed on your post on Instagram, by the way, it's at Azn Assassin on Instagram, and you can see some of Albert's wonderful and inspirational
It's actually
shorts.
it's actually Azn Assassin.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry
And
about that.
that's spelled with one S.
Well, you've always been an inspiration to me. I, I really would like to ask you and put you on the spot to uh, talk about inspiring other stroke survivors a little bit.
Like what do you mean?
Sorry,
What do you mean? Like how do you want me to inspire them?
if you were sitting in front of a stroke survivor that's maybe 6 months in, and their physical therapist told them it's as good as it's going to get, what would you say to them to motivate them?
I would say set a goal that's beyond what they said and to fight tooth and nail to achieve that. Like, do everything in your power to achieve that goal. And don't believe what the therapists say because they don't know crap.
Well, that's being honest. Well, it's true. They do tell us it's as good as it's going to get, but
Well,
uh,
I think it's because they want to cover their asses.
probably, wouldn't doubt that in the least. I think, I think that one of the things that inspires me about you is, and I've kind of adapted it a little bit, is that you do routines. Do you find that made all your recovery a lot easier?
Definitely, like like for example, my routine is like get up, go to the gym, teach my clients, and rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. That's cool. Do you do you have much contact with other stroke survivors?
Not really.
Okay. Have you, so you've not done any support groups or anything like that?
No, I'm kind of lazy in that area.
Yeah. Well, but you've always been, because of your boxing career before the boxing school, you've always been a self-motivator and somebody that goes into goals. What are some of the routines that you've picked up that a new stroke survivor might want to learn?
Um, I guess like do all your do all your personal stuff yourself, like washing clothes, cooking, try to achieve as many of those tasks on your own as possible. Like like taking a shower yourself, brushing your teeth, all those kind of personal things that they ask you to get assistance, but I prefer to do it on my own. Like I prefer to be independent.
Most of us do, don't we?
Yeah, it kind of sucks to have to ask someone to help you shower.
Well, in the beginning, I can understand most of that, but I mean, at some point, we have to. I hate this saying, but we have to pull our up by our bootstraps and get to it.
That's good.
Yeah. The
Like I never asked for any help from day one. Like I was pretty independent right from the get go.
a lot of that's from your boxing career because you were pretty darn good, weren't you?
Yeah, I was in a band.
What kind of record did you retire with?
Uh, I only had two fights. Like I had a 1-1 record before I suffered a stroke.
Oh my gosh, that was quick.
Yeah,
Wow.
like
Do you think that?
like I told you before, I got started in boxing very late in life. Like I started when I was 20. I started learning the sport when I was 26, and I started competing when I was like 30.
Oh, wow.
And 2 years later, I suffered a stroke.
What are some of the physical goals that you set for yourself? And I know this is hard to describe because for you it may be something different. But what would a stroke survivor want to know about setting physical goals?
Well, for me personally, it's to improve my balance and improve my coordination with the left side of my body. But I would assume that the physical goals for every stroke survivor are different because every stroke is different, right? So it depends on what kind of deficiencies you're left with as a result of your stroke. So I
Okay.
guess my point is that there's no one size fits all for that answer.
Do you find that the not one size fits all is more for yourself, is more of what's, do you write down your goals? Do you say, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do to achieve it? Is that the way to do it?
That would be a good approach, but I do it mentally.
Okay. Okay. And that probably, I'm sure a lot of that comes from your boxing career because you had workouts, you had running, you had things that you had to do every day, right?
Yes.
Do you find that you're not, even though you may do them, it may be more difficult, do you find that you continue to do them anyway?
Continue to work out like I used to, you mean?
Like any kind of exercises and those kind of things, do you find that even though you don't do them as well, you keep doing them and they do improve?
Well, I don't work out anywhere near the way I used to, if that's what you're asking. But I do have a set workout routine that mostly involves physiotherapy at this point because my main goal right now is to improve my knee and to speed the recovery of my knee because that's basically that's the main hindrance towards my physical attributes right now. It's because my knee is preventing me from doing a lot of stuff that I want to do.
But I see that you keep going. I mean, that's one of the things that a lot of us didn't do. I mean, it took me 2 years to even start going. And you've always been able to keep going. And that I appreciate that from you in particular. That's always been great to listen to. Do you what kind of advice would you give a new stroke survivor?
In regards to what?
Pardon me?
Advice regards to what subject?
Um, Well, I guess what I'm asking is, one of the things that's so motivational about talking to you is that you don't give up hope. I mean, how do you maintain that?
Well, one day at a time is my approach.
Yeah. Well, I think, for example, one of my a life coach told me that I never accept what I've accomplished that day. I'm always more worried about what I still have to do. And you don't do that. You motivate yourself by your results. And that's pretty cool. I think I just like that about you. You know, it's pretty darn good to do for if people recognize that.
I'm glad you recognize that because to be honest, I don't see myself that way.
That's tough, isn't it? To get to
Yeah,
that point. I still can't, even after the life coach told me I don't do that. I still have a hard time accepting that, hey, I got this done today.
yeah. Like I don't give myself so many flowers as I guess the term that they use these days. Because honestly, I don't think that my achievements are that spectacular.
And that's part of the recovery process, always wanting more, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
'Cause
Anything else you want to go ahead?
like I said, I don't feel that I've achieved my goals yet. In fact, I feel like I'm far off from my goals. And, and it's a constant process to strive to get to where I want to be.
And you always have to adjust those goals, don't you?
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else you want to share with our listeners today?
Uh, not really.
Okay. Well, Albert, as always, I really appreciate talking with you. And again, you do motivate and inspire me. I look at your postings often. I love the fact that you're trying to jump rope now, and that's pretty cool watching your shorts on Instagram about that.
Yeah, hopefully, my goal is to be able to jump rope at the end of this year.
Well,
Hopefully,
I'm with you.
hopefully I achieve that goal.
I believe you will. The way you work, I don't think that's any doubt in my mind that you'll do it.
Thank you very much, Ralph.
So, all right. I appreciate your time today, Albert. You take care and we'll talk again soon.
Sounds good, Ralph.
All right. Just remind everybody, azn.ass.
ASIN.
Okay. ASIN. Okay. Thank you, Albert. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much, Ralph. Nice chatting with you again.
You too.